Hello and welcome to another night in Night of the Dead, going into wave 17. And I've had a cold for the better part of the week, so I haven't been playing as much and figured I'd just go ahead and try to get this done. But my voice is still not up to par, so bear with me. This is going to be interesting. Made a few changes around the base. One of them is installing this switch right here. So that battery right there that's draining itself is now going through that switch. So during the day I can turn that switch off, the battery charges up, and at night, like now, I turned it on. So it's all good to go. So the battery will drain, but you know, whatever. I'll have to figure out why that's not keeping up at a later time. Maybe I just need more windmills or something, but at any rate, added another face up there and over here, so good stuff. And we've got some screamer visitors apparently, and that's about enough out of you. Thank you. Trying to give my intro here. Jeez. There we go. Added several trap modification stings and a couple of trap modification blades to the traps from here around over there. So now we've got pretty much all of these traps have either trap armors like up in the front or trap modification blades. And then we've got trap stingers and trap modification blades throughout that line over there. So should be good to go there. Added a lot of lighting, as you'll see, like out here on each of the platforms. A couple of light posts, some lighting over on the other side of the street over there. Upgraded this wall and that wall to aluminum, and built this out a little bit more, so it's not completely built out. I still need more traps and everything, but like I said, I need more windmills. So once I get that done, we'll take care of that. But to protect the pathway, since this is the main area where they will be hitting, I upgraded this bridge, the floor here, bridge, stairs, and this platform all to aluminum, as well as this platform. Hey, invincibility, all right. Put more lighting in back here and back over in here, so if I'm fighting back here, there's plenty of light now. Tonight we'll be showcasing the Glaive. So I've never used the Glaive in any of my playthroughs, so it's pretty new to me, so we'll see we'll see how it does. But I went ahead and upgraded it, and I took all of my modifications off of my gut massagers and put them on the Glaive. So the Glaive now has the chain handle for the attack speed, the clamp for the durability, and the electric shocker. So it's all ready to go, and should serve me well. The only thing that I doubt at this point in time is my skill using it, because, like I said, new to me. So didn't really have an opportunity to. Well, that's not true. I really didn't take an opportunity to practice with it during the day. So we're going in fresh. Oh, and since I'm looking at it, another thing that I upgraded was that spike sitting in front of me. So all of that is upgraded. I'm gonna have to visit a titanium and a magnesium mine because I'm running out of duralumin and titanium ingots. So we'll see where that takes us. But anyway, I will see you when the wave starts. And the wave has started. This should be an interesting wave. I think I'm going to start it out here, actually, is what I'm going to do. Are they taking the long way around or something? Here we go. More screamers. Oh, thanks, Pinks. Okay, everybody's here. Oh, and of course, it wouldn't be me without starting out like I am. Ooh, and I almost got grabbed. But I need to take my cola. Alright, there we go. Now we can go on back out there. Alright, you guys, you know, do what you gotta do. Oh, you really? That was an opportunistic little... Okay. Oh, speaking of opportunistic, hey, I don't have any lighting over here, Grabs. Whoa, Chuck. What are you guys doing? I'm not up there. Ooh. This actually has a pretty good attack speed to it. I mean, it bangs on just about everything. But yeah, I mean, it's faster than the Nutcracker, which surprises me, given that the Nutcracker was a one-handed weapon. Oh. Oh. Thanks for the attempt, Grabs. It's the love that matters, really, you know. That you cared enough to try. I respect that. You, knock that off. Alright, well, I'm pretty impressed with this. Wow. That whole wave just melted. I mean, granted, that's the first wave and it's the weakest wave, but I mean, you know, hey, good stuff. Alright, well, go back in. Take a little bit of a breather and... Alright, just clearing out a building on hour 4, and we've got a drop here, a red drop here. Already got an electric shocker drop. I forgot to reslot my gut massagers. Fortunately, found the electric shocker like on the first floor of this building, along with several other things, but you know, nothing as exciting as the electric shocker. And our red drop was, oh, a really crappy depletion. Okay, well, I'll continue with the building, but I figured it was maybe worth mentioning. Red drop. Alright. Well, here they come. Okay. King of the Mountain is going to be fun, I can see. Ooh. Well, yeah. Ow, greens? Knock that off, man. Alright. Guys, you don't seem to get it. If I can't swing, I can't hit you. That's kind of the name of the game here. I mean, yeah, granted there's nothing in it for you, but hey. Whee! Yeah, that's the problem, is that a lot of times they don't care that you just hit them. Yeah. That was a lame shot, Butch. I mean, come on, man, you can do better than that. Ooh. Oh, these ladies are tough. Alright, let's go ahead and get out here. Oh my, okay, second wave, definitely bigger than the first. All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, that's no good. We're hitting. I think I'm hitting the light. So those platforms are not going to be conducive for the glaive. Right, ooh, yeah, there we go. Jeez, Butch. Hey. That was a close one. Man, anytime you can't swing with this thing, it's a big deal. Wow, and there's that wave. Excuse me. Hello. I need to put some spikes out here or something. That was a hell of a jump, lady. Everybody's jumping. Whew. All right. Ooh, stay away from that rail. Okay. Ooh, more incoming. Ooh, grab, grab, grab. Okay, let's go back around here. Ah. Invincibility. Okay. Fortunately, I have invincibility and I can jump. Because man, when you get interrupted and then they get behind you, like kind of like that, it's a bad time. And they are super fast, especially these ladies. Yep, yep. That's a lot of stuff. Hey! Okay, we're here at the police station right after looting the house or the apartment complex right outside my base, and we got the electric shocker from that, which we put on the gut massager. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how the police station fares. And oh, is that the electric stomper who was originally looking for me outside the police or outside the showroom after all this time? Oh, and ooh. Okay, and don't have my buffs. They wore off, so let's go ahead and refresh those buffs. And see what this guy has to say. It seems I'm a little slow today, or my voice sounds a little strange. It's because I have a bit of a cold, but we'll get through it. It'll be all right. on close order drill. No. Okay. Oh, is that a drone? That's the first drone I've seen in the Western Grasslands since I moved out here. Okay, now let's see. Excuse me. Gotta check something, man. Hope you don't mind. Well, I don't see any smoke that way or that way. So if it did drop something, it's not smoking, or I just can't see it. But it looks like it just came straight down that way. Maybe I'll just have to go down that road when I get done here and see what I find. Huh, okay, I guess there is no second floor. I kind of expected there to be. Still don't see any smoke anywhere. Oh, Chuck. Chuck going downtown. Out. I am wondering what's going to happen with my armor. Ooh, that was a giant disappointment, Chuck. Oh, that actually reminds me. So, Wave 16, I never saw the giants. And, you know, the assumption was that the multiple rocket launchers had taken out the giants. Well, as it happens, that was true. I did roam around the town and stuff. Now, I've never found the third bag, so I don't know if there were 2 or 3 giant zombies. Hey! But I did find 2 bags over there to the east, down the road. So, multiple rocket launchers definitely did their jobs. And there were some giant zombies. Okay. Ooh. There were some giant zombie bags over there, so I definitely confirmed that there were giant zombies and giant zombie kills, more specifically. And I was able to get at least 2 of their bags, so that's all good stuff. I'm not sure what to do for Wave 18, whether I just want to let them stay pat up there, or whether I want to change where the multiple rocket launchers are. Because I kind of like the idea of fighting the giant zombies. Now what I don't like is the idea of the giant zombies beating up my base. So I don't know. I'll have to see how that goes down the line. I might just change where the multiple rocket launchers are. Maybe put them like on one of these buildings over here or something. And then put a switch somewhere where I can quick activate them if I need them, or turn them off if I want to turn them off. You know, I don't know. We'll see. Wow, yeah, this Glaive is taking care of business. Not the most reliable, because it seems like I do get interrupted more with the glaive than with any of the other weapons that I've been using, even the nutcracker. The big difference being that with the nutcracker, at least I can pop my shield, and with this, you can't. Ow. And then, of course, there's, you know, if you're anywhere near anything, you can forget about swinging. It does have a pretty good reach to it, though. Both in front of, beside you, and behind you. Doesn't do as much damage as some of the other weapons, but it does damage to a lot of stuff. And what is this Chuck doing out there? Oop, for a moment I thought I missed that jump. Oh boy. Oh, they've torn down my platform a little bit already. Oh, did I just come out here as a fresh wave came in? I might have. Whee! Ow. Come on, guys. Yeah, that, oh boy. Yeah, that, interruption is... is a bad thing with the glaive. Oh, and, as it seems like, I need to repair this glaive, so let's go ahead and do that. And then get on back up there. Excuse me, lady. Ow. It was really dumb that I didn't see that coming. Where are you guys going? Everybody's got their own... Ow, okay. Before I could turn around, I got smacked off. Hey, let's check out the new lighting over here, ladies. You. Oh, come on. Ah. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, the lighting over here isn't fantastic toward the wall. Oh, jeez. And whoa. All right. All right. I'm showing off and. Gonna get me killed. Hey, there we go. Now we're better. Thank you so much, Chuck, for making that weird. There we go. So sorry, Butch. You've become like an afterthought, man. Poor guy. Alrighty. Oh yeah. I definitely like the electric shocker better. None of that poison gas floating around everywhere. Ooh. Yeah. I both really like and really don't like the glaive at the same time. It's I mean it has a much better attack speed than you would figure it would, but it still winds up getting interrupted so much. And every little interruption is just deadly. Potentially. Alright. Well, that was fun. Well, let's see what's going on out here. Nothing going on out here. Oh, hello. He says as they come sprinting toward him. Alright. I guess we'll just agree to back off of one another then, won't we? Hey. Okay, make up your mind, ladies. How can you be so casual about this? Alright, well that's gonna do it, I guess. And that was the Glaive, Wave 17, done and dusted. Thank you for joining me in the zombie apocalypse. I actually enjoyed that a lot, even though it was a lot more difficult than I gave it credit for. All the interruptions and everything were a little tough. Thank you for bearing with my voice this evening, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye now.